So many of these I did not have the microphone for. I'm watching them even if nobody else is. So just FYI, I'm mostly doing this for me. It's really helped. It's brought me some discipline. I'm really getting my game up and on. Welcome to the Demon Kia Strugglethru, Soulsborne Strugglethru. Because the struggle is real with the Soulsborne games. We are in New Game Plus. Yay! Some joy. Welcome. And thank you for watching. I appreciate any viewers who may show up now or later. And this is more for the later because there's not actually somebody watching right now. And so, I have the shocker that I made it to New Game Plus. I'm kind of a clumsy. And this actually is part of the game. I should be much better at this part. We picked up my character 2/3 or more of the way through the first game cycle. And now we're joining my character here at the beginning of New Game Plus. And last night, we started to clear all this out. I gotta assume the position. There we go. Alright. And go do the shortcut over that way. I'm kind of inclined to go do the shortcut, and then we'll come back. We'll come back this way from that way. Let's go do that. But I do like to clear this little central area out. And I do want to later today, after we go back and I don't know. Oh, let's do that actually. Let's pop a madman's knowledge. We had insight, but she had turned back into a doll, so that mechanic apparently reverts. New Game Plus is all new for me. I had never actually beaten the game, even though I play a heck ton of the game. Where are you, dude? There's supposed to be a dog in there. Is he invisible? He fell through the floor. Where's this guy? There's a bunch of dogs that didn't show up for work today. Okay. I'm gonna kill all those dogs. I have a set way I always do this. Clearing out Central Yarnum. Hey, dude. Okay. Oh, we should do this. I'm not doing crowd control. Good weapon out. There we go. We had the whip mostly for the crowd control. And for the curious, here are the stats. Anybody comes along later, this is what's up. And of course, it's a low quality stream. My apologies for the low quality. No, I don't want to go back there yet.
Pale blood, you say? But if it's blood you're interested, the church across the valley and deep within the birthplace.
Okay.
Yarnamites. Normally they wouldn't. The hunt is on tonight. Across the valley, deep within. I haven't. That's your best.
Alright. I heard this all the first time around. And if you want the careful lore, I highly recommend Vati video. I'm not going to do careful lore. If you need careful lore, you should probably go someplace else. I'm mostly just here to hit things with sticks. That's why I play video games, because I want to hit things with sticks. In a nice, morally, ethically, whatever appropriate setting. Hey, Hey. Get off. I'm sad that so many of the drops are identical drops. I don't want to... I leave him until I come back and talk to her. And... Oh, well, we want to squid arm ya. Come on. Oh, let's give you a chance. Do a wind up. Oh, that was too much chance. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do it good. We're gonna do it good. Come on. Ow. Right. Come up here off the stairs. Oh. Come here. Nope. Come up here. Up here. There we go. Alright. These guys are kind of a pain. Oh, do I have that other gun? Yeah, let's do the shoddy gun. The shotgun works better. These guys are so skinny, getting a shot in on them is kind of a pain in the butt. I guess we'll come back and talk to Eileen. We did all of Eileen's storyline the last time around. I don't know if I'm going to do it again this time around. There's not really anything else to get from her, I don't think. I'll check. We can always come back. It doesn't get crucial until... until we start fighting Blood-Starved Beast. And it's at Amalia that things start changing and we can't go back. You have to make, like, you have to get Henrik before you do Amalia, or he'll be gone. There we go. The timing's a little different on the shoddy. It's a little slower. And so you can use it, and each of them has their own, each distinctive gun. On my general character, I messed around a lot with the different guns, and each one has its own slightly different timing than any of the other ones. And so you just gotta figure out which one works for you is more. It's like you have a bunch of different guns, and much of the reason there's so many is because you need to figure out which one provides you with the best timing for your reflexes. Come on, dude. In here. Ow. No. Come on. There we go. Thank you. And these guys, the shoddy worked so good on these guys. I just got really used to doing the timing on the shoddy with some particular character. Specifically because of those guys, because otherwise they're such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt. No. None of that. Thank you. I know. I am. I'm cursed to live this cycle over and over and over and over and over again. It never ends. It is the tale that never ends. It just goes on and on and on. And Lamb Chop's rolling in his shoebox somewhere, cursing my name. Oh, I want to go back. There's stuff. I do actually want to go back and get the, I do need all the upgrade materials. I've got a bunch of weapons I want to upgrade. And I do want that spear up there. Luckily, they made it so you can pop all the souls or blood echoes, hard blood echoes you collect in a big pile. That's nice. And you can load them into your fast spots to speed the whole process up if you build a huge collection of them. How this will work. Alright, well, we'll go talk to her while we're up here. Hey, Eileen. How you doing?
Oh, what a mess you've been caught up here. Prepare yourself.
Okay, well, she
there
gives
are
us
no
stuff.
humans
Hmm.
still lingering. What's wrong? No.
Okay.
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
There, see, I left that one untrammeled for all ya
What are you still doing?
purists.
Enough
Okay,
trembling in
but no other gesture. I am kind of vaguely curious as if there are any other gestures that you might get by a reward for getting to New Game Plus. Alright. Yeah, let's do these. And just go away from it. I like the rats. The dogs, the timing on them, especially because there's several different kinds of dogs, but the rats are all the same. So once you get the master the rat timing down here, you've mastered rat timing for pretty much the whole game. Oh, we gotta get the other side. They could have done this in a way that didn't require you to drop down 3 times. That's annoying. Where'd your buddy go? There should be 3 here. Your buddy's gone. And yeah, I have farmed the goddamn rats for fucking... Okay. For throwing knives. It's not worth it. But I often have to demonstrate these things to myself. The hard way. We gotta go up one last time to go get that upgrade rock there. So, it's their warning. Yes, our maps can get tedious at times. Mostly they're designed in nifty little loops. Like overall, this is designed in a nifty little loop. We'll come back for that, but we're gonna come the other way. We're gonna come down that way to go to the piggy there at the end of the hallway. I prefer to do this, usually because when I do this with an initial character, I'm running in to grab that first humanity so I can get the doll going on, so I can upgrade, level up. These guys, this is the statue kind. There aren't very many of these guys. This is the only one in Central Yarnum. So I always just take the cheap-ass backstab, but if you want to practice fighting those guys, That's arguably the most accessible one. Especially once you do this. Alright, we're going to talk to the little girl. Because we're going to send her to Odin Chapel. And or we're going to give her her mom's brooch. I think we're going to send her to Odin Chapel. There's 3 things you can do. You can send her to Odin Chapel, you can send her to Yosefka's clinic, or you can give her the brooch. And if you send her to Odin Chapel or give her the brooch, then when you respawn the area, if you go kill the pig down below, he will leave you blood vials, and then he will also leave you the bloody red messenger ribbon, which you need for the platinum, I'm pretty sure. Which is why we're doing this. And then if you send her to Yosefka's, which is what I usually do, because I don't consider sending her to be eaten by the pig the better option, personally. I mean, you could just not kill her at Yosefka's, and then she'll be a little alien forever. It's not the best, but I don't know. Yeah, a relative thing, eaten by pigs, turned into an alien. Turned into an alien sounds better. So that's what I've been doing. But then, of course, I do kill her and take what she drops is the... no, she weirdly enough drops that one. It would make more sense if she dropped the communion +1, but instead she drops the formless Odin +1, which means she has some kind of attack in some kind of theoretical sense. Anyways, that's what she drops. But this time around, and we're not sending her anywhere right now. Right now we're doing
but I know that smell.
The tragic, we hired a child actor to raise the tension.
From the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Good voice acting. Good little kid's voice acting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm a terrible person.
Red jeweled brooch. It's so
I'm covered in blood.
And beautiful. You won't miss it.
Look at not a good person here.
If you find
Nobody's
my
good
mum,
in this game except
give
for
her this music
you,
box.
kid. You're the only good thing in the whole
It plays one
game.
of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Yeah. Tragic. It's not true horror if it's not tragic. And of course you can't get maximum emotional manipulation unless you endanger children. So there we go. We are going to load up. I never use it, but we'll stick it in there anyways. I have used it... Actually, I have used it for summoning in, because it gets used quite a bit in summoning in. But I don't really use it. Alright, so we did that. This guy's dead. You always, always, always want to make sure you killed that dude over there, the door-banging dude, before you go up here, because he triggers to come over here and mess with you. And that means even if you're working it backwards, if you're coming down the bridge and you come this way, he'll come trotting on along. Kick your butt. While you're messing with dogs and shooty guys and... Hey. Hi, guys. Come on, doggies. Doggies. Come on, dogs. Doggies. Oh, and aggressive people. Woo! Good job, dude. That was good. I'd have given you bonus pay. Hi, you. Ow. You're very good with that. Why they call them mobs? Ugh. Yeah, this room's the second trickiest room. That was a little quicker. Usually I do a lot of luring the dogs over one by one. And carefully... I mean, your maximum And if I get this to +7, the technique will be to get up there, get the one dog to attack you through the fence. Then you can hit him through the fence, keep him at bay. Then work the same thing with the other 3 dogs one at a time. Then lure the guys over. Then finally go get the shooting guy. And we're not going to mess with them because I generally cheese them through the door of the little building because there's 2 of them. And that's silly. It's the best way to do it. Because they both trigger. You can't get one separately. I tried that a whole bunch of times and all kinds of clever ways. Yeah. Not such a good way. I don't know. I look at it as I understand why I never understood cannon fodder really. I was like, it was very theoretical to me. It's like, I understand it in theory, but I just don't see how this happened on the... And then I started watching lots and lots of Let's Play, and now I'm like, I get cannon fodder now. There are people who would just be like, sure! That seems like an awesome way to conduct a military operation. I'm in. Let me go throw myself in front of all those cannons. I'm sure it'll work smashingly. Ow! You. Yeah, and the slow works good because I tend to get really panicky about these guys, so the slow on the shoddy works well too because it's best to get them to get that interrupt late. That's how it is with all of them. The interrupt works when they are irrevocably committed to the position that they've taken, and that's when you can interrupt. And not before that. And my inclination is to hit that trigger as soon as I see them start to make the movement. With the pistol, it's too fast, but with the shoddy, yeah, if you're too fast, try the shoddy. And then if the 2 front ones, the shoddy and the pistol, the blunderbuss and the pistol aren't working, then try the other. Hey, this guy's just a genuine... I swear they put his timing off just a smidge and otherwise made him a much bigger pain in the butt than all the other guys. Alright, do somebody get second sets of gear? Yeah. Okay. It's not such a big deal for this, but like the second... I hang on to the doll's gear usually. I hang on to one of everything. Like you don't ever get a second of the foreign garb that you get at the beginning. So I hang on to a second set of that. Or I hang on to the first set of that. Now I can sell it. It's a bunch of them. Even now. Yeah. I like to do this. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's nice. Alright. Well, our stream is moving along fine at very low smudge quality, but a couple weeks we'll get that fixed. Hopefully we'll at least get up to the 500 thing. Consistently get that well, I bet they hit a lot. Okay, let's go. Oh. Yeah. Except for I want to do... Nope. Get too many built up. Hey guys. I'm going to take a stop here now. Okay. Come on, guys. Alright. Woohoo. Okay. Luckily, these guys don't kick. One's down in the dungeons kick, so. The backstab fishing. Conversely, when you wander down into the dungeons, beware the back kick. Well, we already have... Oh, we got the Bold Hunter's Mark. Okay, that's where in the first game, we would have gotten the badge, but we already have the badge. The Saw Hunter badge. Yeah. From there, but we got a Bold Hunter's Mark instead. Nice. This is always my preferred way to work this particular. I always prefer to come up here because then these guys will incinerate the dudes on the bridge. So, you know, who doesn't love that? I'm not going to go do Gascoigne right now. I'll come back. I'm going to continue working the loop. And I'm not even going to go in there and get those guys. Hi. Like I said, I think I want to come back and clear the path once I've unlocked all the shortcuts. Clear the path and, oh, hey guys. And, see if we can get Gascoigne into fight himself. I don't think we can. We shouldn't be able to, but if we can, that would be kind of hilarious. I suspect he's gonna, like, stop on us or something like that. Like, you won't want to go past the bridge, because he's really there for us to summon him in to fight the Cleric Beast. Just thinking about the path to bring him on. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, this if you want to, if you don't know how to do the interrupts, and you want to start practicing, these two guys here, right next to the lamp, are arguably the easiest guys to start practicing on. They've got the slowest timing, big, slow wind-ups. Those are your best attacks to try interrupting, are big, slow wind-ups. All right. I'm going to go back and see if the doll will let me spend this huge pile of blood echoes. And then we might take another break before take the first break of the day. Because we're approaching the... I can sort of get a consistent feed if I keep it to a half hour, an hour long, and then take a break. That's part of the reason I'm taking breaks. And then I have tons of stuff to do here at the house. Hey, there she is. She's being the doll.
Hello,
Thank
good
you.
hunter. I am a doll.
Yeah, we heard all
you will
this.
hand me to him.
Yeah. I heard all this.
Did you speak? He was a...
Yeah. Okay, none of that changes.
Very well. Let me...
And I don't talk to Gehrman. Gehrman is the bad guy. All right, so we did the 25 of endurance, so I'm good with the 25 endurance until I hit, I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I put more points into that. I kind of would rather 99 the vitality before I do that, before I put any more points into endurance. The skill, one of the reasons I've kept the skill, I didn't 50 it in the first swing through, was I wanted to leave some room to, you know, put more damage in if it starts to get to be a struggle. What I do want to put points into is arcane, because I want to use more of the spells as a supplement to the melee. So we're going to do We have enough moolah to do 3 points. So we're going to put 2 in there and 1 invite. There we go. Woot! 3 level ups. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Farewell, good hunter.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Annoying doll. You're the bad guy. Let's see. I'm going to put that in storage. Ooh, see? I had stuff to upgrade. Yay. I still got to make a decision. I don't want to make a decision, so I'm going to leave those all alone. Oh, let's cost Parasite, too, because I'm going to play with that at some point in time. Oh, I could play with it now. Oh, I could. We want to get it upgraded though first. And yeah, I'm good with all that. Launcher repairs. Okie dokie. Let's put some stuff away. Inventory management. Got a spare saw spear. Gonna have stuff to sell. Cool. Alright. A little money. Okay. Yep, I think we're gonna take a little break at the half-hour point here. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone watching. And if you like, comment, follow, or subscribe, thank you. Extra thanks. Oh, come on. Extra thanks. There we go. I enjoy doing this. Hey, I beat the game. I've been playing it for 5 years, and I finally beat the game. So, we're going to work on platinuming, getting this game to the platinum thing, and then we will move on to probably Dark Souls 2. We may put Dark Souls 1 at the bottom of our list. It's arguably my least favorite of the games. I hope that they decide to do a reboot, refinish for the PS4 of Demon Souls first. I'd really like to do that. And maybe get the servers going again, but I don't know, it's probably not going to happen. But Dark Souls 2, I have the Scholar of the First Sin on here, and so after we platinum this, we'll look at doing a platinum of that, and we'll start a fresh character on that one. I'm not attached to any of the characters there, and by that point in time, hopefully we'll have our tech thing. Mostly I'm just sort of getting in the habit, getting this stream going on as a regular thing. And then I'm going to iron out these technical issues and get it looking nicer and prettier and more, consistent and all that sort of stuff. And then we'll get a little more ambitious about what we actually do. And until then, we're just sort of dorking around. But I just love video games, playing them. So good. Soulsborne games especially are the best. It is. Yes. Joy. So thank you for being here. I'll be back in a little while. We'll be doing this all day long. I'm super excited to be in New Game Plus. This is good. We'll get a bunch done. We'll probably get... I won't do Cleric Beast until after we talk to Alfred. I like to get Alfred in on that fight. Okay, then we'll get back, but we'll probably get Father Gascoigne when we come back, and definitely get down to Bloodstarved Beast. And maybe we'll dabble in some more Chalice Dungeon time. So see you in a while. Thanks for being there.